My beloved child, I see your heart, every hope, every doubt, and every longing you carry within you. In the stillness of this moment, I want you to know that my promises for you are unshakable. They are not fleeting words or empty assurances, but eternal truths that I have declared over your life. Today, I call you to trust in what I have spoken, to believe that my word is as steadfast as the heavens and as unchanging as the rising of the sun. The world may disappoint you, and circumstances may shift like the sands of the desert, but my promises are a firm foundation. I have said that I will never leave you nor forsake you, and these are not just words, they are the essence of my love for you. My child, think of the rainbow after the storm. It is a reminder of my covenant, a visible sign that I am faithful to all I have spoken. You are not forgotten, and every promise I have made will come to pass in its appointed time. You may ask, but Lord, how can I trust when life feels uncertain? My child, trusting me does not require understanding every detail. It requires faith. Remember Abraham, who left his homeland without knowing where he was going, simply because he believed my promises. In the same way, I am calling you to walk in faith, trusting that I am guiding you even when the path ahead seems unclear. Hold on to my word and let it be a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. Let me remind you of my promise. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. These words are not just for ancient times. They are for you. My child, when you place your trust in me, I will give you strength beyond what you can imagine. I will lift you above the storms of life and enable you to walk with endurance, no matter what challenges arise. Imagine a tree planted by streams of water. Its roots go deep, drawing nourishment even in times of drought. My child, you are like that tree when you trust in my promises. Your roots are grounded in my word, and even when the world around you seems dry and barren, you will flourish. Trust that I am your source, your provider, and your sustainer. You do not need to fear what tomorrow holds because I am already there, preparing the way for you. Trusting my promises also means letting go of fear. My child, fear is a thief that seeks to rob you of the peace and joy I have given you. But my perfect love drives out fear. When you place your trust in me, fear loses its grip, and you are free to walk in confidence. Remember my words, do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Let me give you a practical step to build your trust in my promises. Each day, find one promise in my word that speaks to your heart. Write it down, carry it with you, and meditate on it throughout the day. When doubts arise, declare that promise aloud, reminding yourself of my faithfulness. My child, my word is alive and powerful. It will renew your mind, strengthen your spirit, and anchor your soul in hope. You may feel that my promises are too great for you, that you are unworthy of such blessings. But let me assure you, my promises are not based on your perfection but on my grace. Think of Peter, who denied me 3 times yet was restored and entrusted with building my church. My child, I see your flaws, but I also see your potential. Trust that I am working in you and through you to fulfill all I have spoken. Today I am calling you to take a step of faith. Release the doubts that weigh you down and embrace the truth of my promises. My child, you were not created to live in fear or uncertainty. You were created to walk in the fullness of my love, my peace, and my purpose. Trust that my plans for you are good, and believe that I am faithful to complete the work I have begun in you. You are my beloved, and my promises are your inheritance. My beloved child, I see the restlessness that often stirs in your heart, the relentless noise of life, the uncertainties that cloud your mind, and the burdens that weigh heavily on your soul. But I want you to know this, I am your peace. In the midst of chaos, I offer you a stillness that the world cannot give. Today, I invite you to rest in me, to lay your burdens at my feet, and to allow my peace to guard your heart and mind. Peace is not the absence of challenges, but the presence of my spirit within you. My child, the storms of life will come, but I am your refuge. Think of the disciples in the boat, frightened by the raging sea. Yet with a single word, I calmed the waves and stilled the wind. My child, the same power that silenced the storm is at work in your life. When you turn to me, I will speak peace over your circumstances and quiet the fears that threaten to overwhelm you. You may wonder, but Lord, how can I feel peace when everything around me is uncertain? My child, peace begins with trust. It is not something you achieve through your own efforts. It is a gift I freely give. Remember my words, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Bring your worries to me, and I will exchange them for my peace. Let me remind you of my promise. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. These words are not just a reminder of my victory. They are an invitation to rest in my sovereignty. My child, no matter what challenges you face, you can have peace knowing that I am in control. Trust that I am working all things together for your good, even when you cannot see the full picture. Imagine a bird resting on a branch during a storm. The winds howl and the rain pours, but the bird remains calm because it trusts the strength of the branch. My child, I am your branch. No matter how fierce the storm, you can rest in the assurance that I am holding you. You do not need to fight the storm on your own. Simply rest in my presence and let me carry you through. Resting in my peace also means letting go of the need to control. My child, I know how tempting it is to try to manage every detail, to plan every step, and to ensure that everything goes as you hope. But true peace comes when you surrender control to me. When you release your worries and trust in my plans, you make room for my peace to fill your heart. My child, I am the one who holds your future. Trust that I am guiding you every step of the way. Let me give you a practical way to experience my peace. Each day, set aside a moment to be still before me. Find a quiet place where you can pray, meditate on my word, and listen for my voice. When anxious thoughts arise, speak my promises aloud. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. My child, these moments of connection with me will become a source of peace that sustains you throughout the day. You may feel that peace is out of reach, especially in the midst of pain or uncertainty. But let me assure you, my peace is not fragile. It is not dependent on your circumstances. It is rooted in my presence. Think of Paul and Silas, who sang praises in prison. Their chains could not bind their hearts because their peace came from me. My child, I am inviting you to experience that same unshakable peace, no matter what you are facing. As you rest in my peace, let it overflow into the lives of those around you. My child, the world is filled with people who are searching for the calm that only I can provide. When you live in my peace, you become a beacon of hope and stability to others. Let your words, your actions, and your presence reflect the peace I have given you, and trust that I will use you to bring comfort to those in need. Today, I am calling you to lay down the burdens that have stolen your peace. My child, you were not created to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. That is my job. Trust that I am with you, working in every situation, and rest in the assurance that my peace will guard your heart and mind. You are my beloved, and in me, you will find the stillness your soul longs for. My beloved child, I see the questions that linger in your heart, the longing to know your purpose, the desire to make your life meaningful, and the doubts that sometimes make you wonder if you are enough. But I want you to know this. I have created you with a purpose. Your life is not an accident. It is part of my divine plan. Today, I am inviting you to step into the purpose I have designed for you, trusting that I will guide you every step of the way. Purpose begins with knowing me, for I am the one who formed you in your mother's womb and wrote every detail of your life before you were born. My child, you are not defined by what the world says about you or by the mistakes you've made. You are defined by my love and the unique calling I have placed on your life. Think of a tapestry being woven. Each thread, even the ones that seem out of place, contributes to a beautiful masterpiece. My child, your life is that tapestry and I am the weaver. You may wonder, but Lord, how can I know my purpose when the path seems unclear? My child, purpose is not something you must figure out on your own. It is something I reveal to you as you walk with me. Remember my words, for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Trust that I am leading you even when the way forward seems hidden. Each step you take in obedience draws you closer to the life I have prepared for you. Let me remind you of my promise. We are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. These words are not just a statement of fact. They are a declaration of my purpose for you. My child, I have placed gifts, talents, and passions within you that are meant to glorify me and bless others. As you use these gifts, you will find fulfillment and joy, knowing that you are living the life I created you to live. Imagine a lamp shining brightly in a dark room. The lamp does not question its purpose. It simply fulfills it by bringing light to the space around it. My child, you are like that lamp. When you trust in my plan and allow my spirit to work through you, you bring my light to a world in need. Do not underestimate the impact of your life. Even the smallest acts of love, kindness, and faithfulness are part of the greater purpose I have for you. Embracing your purpose also requires surrender. My child, I know how tempting it is to chase after the world's definition of success, to measure your worth by accomplishments, or to compare your journey to others. But true purpose is found not in striving but in surrendering your plans to me. Trust that my ways are higher than yours and that my plans for you are greater than anything you could imagine. When you let go of control, you make room for my purpose to unfold. Let me give you a practical way to embrace my purpose for your life. Begin each day with a prayer of alignment, saying, Lord, guide me today. Use my words, my actions, and my gifts for your glory. Pay attention to the opportunities one placed before you, moments to serve, to encourage, and to share my love. My child, purpose is not just about big life-changing decisions. It is about daily faithfulness in the small things. Trust that as you walk in obedience, I am weaving these moments into something extraordinary. You may feel that your purpose is insignificant, but let me assure you, every part of my plan is vital. Think of the body, where each part serves a unique and important function. My child, you are part of my body and your role is essential. Whether you are leading, serving, teaching, or encouraging, your purpose contributes to my kingdom. Trust that I am using your life to make an eternal impact, even in ways you cannot yet see. As you embrace my purpose, let my spirit guide you in using the gifts I have given you. My child, you are equipped for the calling I have placed on your life. When you feel inadequate, remember that I am your strength. When you feel uncertain, trust that I am your guide. When you feel weary, know that I am your source of renewal. You are not walking this journey alone. I am with you every step of the way. Today, I am calling you to step boldly into the purpose I have prepared for you. My child, you are my masterpiece, created for a life of meaning, impact, and joy. Trust that I am working in you and through you to fulfill my plan. Let go of the doubts and fears that hold you back, and embrace the abundant life I have designed for you. You are my beloved, and your purpose is to bring glory to my name and light to the world. My beloved child, as we have journeyed through these truths together, I have spoken to your heart about trusting my promises, resting in my peace, and embracing the unique purpose I have designed for you. Now, I am inviting you to take all you have learned and step boldly into the life I have prepared for you. This is not the end of our conversation. It is the beginning of a deeper relationship, a life filled with meaning, strength, and joy found in my presence. Life will continue to bring challenges, uncertainties, and moments of doubt. But my child, you are never alone. I am your strength in every weakness, your peace in every storm, and your guide in every moment of confusion. Trust that no matter what comes your way, I am with you, walking beside you and carrying you when the road becomes too difficult. Lean on me, and you will find that I am faithful to provide all you need. You may feel that the journey ahead is too great, But let me remind you, I have already equipped you for everything I have called you to do. My Spirit is within you, empowering you to overcome obstacles and fulfill my plans. Think of David, who faced Goliath not with armor or weapons but with faith in me. My child, the same power that guided David is available to you. Trust that I am your strength and step forward with confidence. Living fully in my love and purpose requires surrender. My child, I know how difficult it is to let go of control, to release your plans, and to trust in my timing. But surrender is not a loss, it is a gain. When you place your life in my hands, you open the door for my blessings to flow freely into your heart. Trust that my ways are higher than yours and that my plans are for your ultimate good. Let go of fear and embrace the freedom that comes from trusting me. Let me give you a picture of living in my love and purpose. Imagine a river flowing freely, bringing life to everything it touches. The river does not worry about its course. It simply follows the path I have carved for it. My child, you are like that river. When you surrender to my guidance, your life becomes a source of blessing, not only for yourself but also for those around you. Trust that I am leading you to places of growth, renewal, and joy. Take practical steps to live out these truths daily. Start each morning with a prayer of surrender, saying, Lord, I trust you. Lead me today according to your will. Spend time in my word, where my promises will strengthen your heart and remind you of my faithfulness. Reflect on the ways I have been present in your life, and let those moments build your confidence in my love. My child, these small acts of faith will draw you closer to me and help you live with purpose and peace. As you walk this journey, remember that my love is your foundation. You are not defined by your past, your mistakes, or the doubts that sometimes cloud your mind. You are defined by my grace, my forgiveness, and the calling I have placed on your life. When the enemy tries to discourage you, speak my truth over your heart. I am loved. I am chosen. I am a child of God. Let these declarations strengthen you and keep you focused on my plan. Now I ask you, my child, are you ready to live fully in my love and purpose? Are you ready to let go of the fears that have held you back and step into the abundant life I have prepared for you? This is your moment to trust me completely, to embrace my promises, and to walk confidently in my presence. The journey ahead will not always be easy, but it will be filled with meaning, hope, and joy because I am with you. Finally, I invite you to stay connected to me. Keep seeking me in prayer, worship, and fellowship with others who share your faith. Share what you have learned, and let your life be a testimony of my love and faithfulness. My child, as you walk with me, you will become a light to the world, bringing hope and encouragement to those who need it most. You are my beloved, and I delight in walking this journey with you. Trust that I am leading you into a future filled with hope and purpose. Let's take the next step together, knowing that my love will guide you every step of the way.